Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I realized that it has been quite a few months since I've updated you guys on my Pocket Moleskine TN here, so I thought that I would do a flip through of this guy because I have been still using this guy every single day. So this planner is not necessarily my everyday carry or even my main daily. I do have other planners in my system that I use for that. However, this is a planner that stays in my studio, so that is where I design, print, and cut and pack your orders from my shop. So this stays right beside me over here as I work on orders, and this is what I use to basically just jot down notes for orders, if there's something that I need to restock. It's basically kind of like an inbox, so any lists, to-do lists, some packaging supplies that I may need to order, any important dates, things like that. If I don't have my other planners like my Hobonichi Cousin or my Daily Duo or my rings or something like that, if I don't have any of those other planners, I do pop everything in here and then I will transfer that information into the appropriate planner, because I do have separate planners for work and for shop and for home and health and all that kind of stuff. So this is just basically a glorified inbox. So in here I do have my Pocket Moleskine. It's my daily in there, but I also have two inserts as well. And the cover that I switch into for summer is a Foxy Fix cover. So Foxy Fix is no longer in business, unfortunately. I absolutely love this brand. I really liked their leathers. I liked the fact that you can really customize your planner. So you can choose the elastic, the stitching, you can add foiled embellishments here on the spine or on the front. So it was really, really fun to customize your planners. Unfortunately, like I said, they're out of business right now, but I do have a handful of Foxy Fix TN still that I have been using. So this one right here is the Botanical Rose. So botanical is the leather, rose is the color. This is one of my all-time favorite planner covers just because of the color. It's kind of like a purpley pink color, and I think it's so unique. It's one of my favorite pink planners that I own. On the front here, I do have this lilac bow from Peony's Paperie. And then on the side here, I do have a little charm on the spine. That is a little heart charm. I'm not exactly sure where that is from. I think someone gave that to me because I don't remember purchasing that myself. But let me go ahead and show you what I have in here. It's a very simple setup because I mainly just use it for lists. So it's not a main planner. It's not going to be a complicated setup at all. I just have the most basic kind of inserts in here to use just in case. So basically, if I need to write something on a sticky note, I would just pop it in here instead. So with my Pocket TN here, I do have these two secretarial pockets on the front and also here on the back, and I'm not using it super functionally other than to hold some stickers. So I have the Sakura Deco sheet. This is from my shop. If you guys are interested in any of the stickers or the printable inserts that I'm going to show you in a second from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. And then I also have some of my new Teddy's Plans Co stickers because I just got those. And then in the back here, I have this little Kiki K quilt card. Remember, you can do anything but not everything all at once. This is from one of their slow down collections. I'm really struggling at the moment with overworking and getting too exhausted, so I'm trying to remember that. So having that in there is really handy, but also I just really like how the colors match the cover. And then I did also receive this little package from Sakura Mochi Design. Mina, she sent these over to me. We did a swap and she gave me some of her stickers. So I popped them in here. I haven't actually been using stickers that much anymore in my daily Pocket Moleskine. I just thought that it was getting too much and I didn't want to have another planner that I was always stickering up. So I've actually stopped using stickers in my Moleskine, and you'll see that. But in the front section here, I actually have 6 elastics in here because it is a wide. So on the first 2 elastics, I have 2 inserts. These are printable inserts from my shop. Let me show you what they look like. I do have an ollie clip just holding some information together, but I do have this clear dashboard. This is a vinyl dashboard from Chic Sparrow, and inside of it I have this gorgeous wrapping paper. I'm in love with this wrapping paper at the moment. It's in all of my cover on covers and my dashboards and all my TNs. So if you see my other planners, you'll see this pattern quite a bit because I'm obsessed with it at the moment. If you guys order any of my signed personalized books from my shop, this is actually the wrapping paper that I use to wrap it. So some of you may actually have some of this wrapping paper, but I've been using it in all my planner setups. The first insert I have is a list insert. So this is a printable insert that is available in my shop. This is actually a collab with ArieBea. So you can see her artwork here is on the front with the sakura or cherry blossom pattern. It's a lovely pink, so I feel like it matches really nicely with this. And then in here is just your basic list insert. So you have 2 columns here where you can write your list and check them off, but you also have on each page some pretty sakura designs. So if you guys really like flowers like I do, then you may like this insert. I have this insert in other TN sizes too. Passport, pocket, we have it in Hobonichi Weeks, A6TN, B6TN, and other sizes as well. So go ahead and check that out if you guys are interested. I have listed those up in my shop, and again, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. And again, I'm just using this as a basic list insert, so anything that I need to restock for the shop will go in this little insert here. This is what the back of it looks like, so you have a nice cover on it. And again, this is the back of that vinyl dashboard from Chic Sparrow. I do have a referral link to Chic Sparrow if you guys are interested in any of their TNs or the dashboards here. And then in here I do have this little cute die cut. This is a die cut from my shop. It has the holographic overlay on it. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but I put some of the smaller ones in my pocket TN because I think they fit nicely in there. So that's my first insert in here. My second insert is actually a monthly insert, and I just have another clear dashboard from Chic Sparrow in the pocket size, and I just use some decorative design paper from my shop to put in there. And then I have this little paper clip. This is the second insert. This is another collab with ArieBea. It's my monthly. This is a coffee and flowers one, and basically it looks like this. It's a month on 2 pages. Then you have your monthly grid, and then in each corner you do have a pretty design there. So if you don't want to decorate, you don't have to, but if you do, you can still easily cover that up. So I just have that in there. I'm not using the monthlies that are in the Moleskine because it's just too small for me to write in. As you guys can see, I have a lot of things going on and they don't fit in the boxes. So that is why I put this in here, and I've been using this to mark down any future dates. So that has been helpful. That's the back of that. And then in here I have another die cut. This is a larger one from my shop, and again it has that holographic overlay to it. So that is the front section. And then the last thing that I have in here is my daily. So I already have a flip through of this guy where I kind of shared how I have set it up. So if you want to see all the details, then go ahead and check out that video. In the beginning, as you guys can see, I was using it as a daily. So I was writing my to-do list, any events going on, and I even did some journaling in there. So I did that for a little bit in January. But as you guys can see, I started trying out different layouts in here. So I tried doing a time schedule on one side and a to-do list on the other, and I found that too similar to my A6 Hobonichi setup, so I stopped doing that, and then I just went with going with my events on the top and my to-do list and everything else at the bottom. That was going well for a while, and you can see in the beginning I was stickering this up a little, but it wasn't until maybe February where I decided that I didn't want to use stickers in here. So you can see that most of the pages in here It's just pen. I just use a Uni Jetstream pen, the one that you get from Hobonichi. That's the pen that I've been using in here. It seems to work really well. And as you guys can see, I just write down everything that I need to work on, and I will just cross them off. I will highlight them. It's really, really messy because of that, but I don't mind. I really actually like this paper and the pen combo that I've been using in here, and so it's just become really functional for me. So as you guys can see, we're going into March here, that I just completely abandoned stickers, and I find that it's perfectly okay. I do have some sections tabbed off with these Avery tabs here, and then I also have these page flags from my shop too. So yeah, as you guys can see, I just use it as a list. So these are all things that I need to do that day. Sometimes I will use a myliner to highlight the more important things, and I will check them off or cross them off. So it's become really functional. As you guys can see, it's pretty messy. I was a little embarrassed to kind of show you this planner just because of how messy it can get. However, I do find it extremely functional. So that is why I went ahead and decided to film this video, because I just wanted to show you guys that you don't necessarily need to have lots of stickers or washi tape or all those other kind of things in order to plan functionally. As you guys can see, I just write out my list here, and I just use a ballpoint pen, not even a gel pen in here. I find that ballpoint pens work really, really nicely with this Moleskine paper. So I've been really loving this planner. It's one of my favorites. I think next year though, I'm thinking about not getting the dated one. Maybe I will just get a pocket notebook and with the lines instead, and just use that, because some days I'm still working on the same list, so I don't necessarily need it to be on a specific day. But some days I do like to have it on a day. So you'll see I am still working on some of these lists, so that's why they are tabbed for me, so that I can come back to them easily. So you can see, like, just list upon list in here. I like to brainstorm in here as well. You can see lots of sticker ideas are in here as well. So that's why I'm kind of going through the pages pretty quickly, because some of these things haven't been released yet, and I don't want to spoil too much before I do a new release video. But yeah, every day I come in here pretty much to write. Some days I have less to write, and some days I have more. So it really just depends. You can see like this list is an ongoing list. So these are all the fall kits that I was working on just last week. So I've just finished those today actually. You can see lots of brainstorming in here. So I've been really loving the Moleskines. You guys know I actually use these notebooks, the larger size, as my writing notebook. I am a romance author, and so I use the larger size for writing my book. I brainstorm in there, I write my editor's notes, I outline my books in there, so I'm very loyal to this brand, I guess you can say. So that is pretty much it. We are heading into July, and I'm still using it in the same way. So as you guys can see, it's just a very functional planner. A little boring compared to some of my other ones, but I still really love this planner. And I just have one of the transparent deco stickers from my shop. This is the chic one. I've added that in there. So I just use this little bookmark here just to tab my pages together so that I can get to my page really quickly. But that is basically my setup in here. I do have this little Coffee Monsters Co. Bulldog clip. This came in the latest sub box, so I just use that to clip some pages together. But that is my little pocket TN. I'm loving this planner. I love this cover. I just really enjoy having this little guy next to me on my table every day. So if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. I will leave a link to the Moleskine planner down below. And if you guys are interested in the printable TN inserts that I had in the front here, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know if you guys have any other video requests, and I will do my best to film them for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!